Hi everyone, I'm Mark Rosenthal with you at about 5:30 on this Saturday evening. We are recording this Weatherblast special edition storm update. We are still on at Ray's New Garden Restaurant tonight at 8:30 with the one and only Jim and Cokie Golden. Come on down, we'll do some karaoke. Just drive carefully, we'll be all right. It's not the blizzard of 78, but we got a good thump of snow coming. I've been looking at this all day. I woke up, I said, oh, no, it's going to rain. And I said, Mark, calm down. Just look at everything. I went to bed at 4 o'clock in the morning looking at the models. Well, I really like Cindy Crawford. Mark, stop. All right, let's do some weather, shall we? Stop the craziness. Weather forecast is, of course, being brought to you by mywoodenergy.com. For all your firewood needs, check them out. I just got a bunch of wood from them. It's great, nice, kindling, dried wood. Light the fireplace, baby. 781-272-0568 is how you can reach them, or online at mywoodenergy.com. So let's get right to it. First of all, in the pink zone, you see that the National Weather Service has a winter storm warning out from about Hartford to Springfield, southern Massachusetts, almost into Boston. It's just like Newton Needham, okay, but not downtown Boston, up to Gloucester until about 7 o'clock tomorrow night. The rest of the area has a winter weather advisory. We also want to point out that there is a coastal flood advisory over the Cape and the Islands. That could be flooding there at the time of high tide, certainly tomorrow, with a strong south and southeast wind turning north by day's end. There could be problems. All right, let's look at the temperatures. You look at this and you scratch your head and go, gee, Mark, it's so cold. How is it going to rain? Look at this in eastern Canada. It's 20 to 25 degrees below zero with new cold building west of Hudson's Bay. This is going to be spilling down in here certainly by late tomorrow and tomorrow night. But there's going to be a surge of warmth, which is going to come up through New York City, maybe into the south coast of Massachusetts tomorrow, with temperatures jumping over 50. In Boston, we may get close to 40, but it's going to be close whether we could hit 50 or not. I tend to doubt it, as I think low pressure is going to be moving just to our south. All right, let's look at the national map and put the players on the field for you. We have low pressure here back in the Tennessee Valley. We've got a big cold dome of high pressure in central Canada where temperatures are well below zero. So this storm will continue to intensify, moving east-northeast, probably southeastern Pennsylvania, just south of Long Island, over the Cape Cod Canal by Sunday afternoon. And once the low is in this position, the winds are going to turn north in Boston, and all this Arctic air is going to come flooding back in. So anything falling in the form of rain goes back to sleet and freezing rain and then snow, and then it's just going to create a rock of an ice cube, if you will, on the ground by Sunday evening. So get out and shovel what you can before that happens, because tomorrow night it's going to be fait accompli. All right, radar as of early this evening shows some bands of snow actually coming in from the ocean, really not associated with the main storm. We do have a slug of snow with some upper level energy going across Vermont and New Hampshire at the present time, but the main area is still off to our west. I want to show you that right now as we look at the mosaic radar. The meaningful precipitation still back from New York State and through Pennsylvania, and then note it changes to ice and then rain down through West Virginia into western Pennsylvania and Ohio as this warm tongue of air is surging towards New England. I think it's going to be in Boston probably in the wee dawn hours. We are going to go over to a soaking rain situation. So let's look at one of my favorite models. This is off the HAR model, which we can get from Weatherbell. If you want to join up, a great site, Weatherbell, with Joe Bastardi and Joe DeLeo. This is what they're thinking at about 9 o'clock in the morning. Look at where the rain line is. It's up to way up to southern New Hampshire. Let's follow this again. At about 6 o'clock, it's raining in Boston, and then we see the purple and ice. Well, I get my little telestrator here to work. You see the purple's ice, the pink is sleet, and of course the blue is snow. But the surge of rain coming up from the south, from Boston even into Worcester, southern Massachusetts, much of Rhode Island and Connecticut, and the Cape and the Islands, it's raining. The timestamp here is 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, but still snowing heavily across northern New England, where they're going to get over a foot of snow. I'm going to use the same model to show you the temperatures here at about 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Note the freezing line, southern Connecticut into Hartford, barely into Worcester, in towards the Merrimack Valley, but still very close to freezing and above. And it is above freezing. It's 35 in Boston, 36 around Brockton, and in the lower 40s over the Cape and the Islands as this mild surge continues down there. But note across northern New England, temperatures are only in the teens. And again, once the wind turns north tomorrow afternoon, this cold air is going to drain in very quickly. That's why we're talking about the potential for a flash freeze. Now, off the same HAR model, this is what they're going with snowfall. 4 to 5 inches of snow in the greater Boston area, ending at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. 7 inches in the 495 belt, 9 in Worcester County, and more back into the Berkshires, about 10 inches here, and the storm's not done. So let's talk about the flash freeze, the map that I want to show you. We're talking about a flash freeze tomorrow afternoon from the Merrimack Valley, southern Worcester County, a good chunk of southern New England, where anything that's falling in the form of rain will go to ice and then snow, and everything is going to freeze up. I'm still sticking with my snowfall map that I changed late last night, 3 to 6 inches in Boston, but it's all going to come at a thump later on tonight. 4 to 8 inches in central Worcester County, northern Worcester County, up through northern New England. We're talking about a foot or more from Brockton to Taunton to Providence, 2 to 4, and out over the Cape and the Islands, we're talking 1 to 3 inches of snow, the way I see it right now. So let's just run down the forecast for you on camera. Overnight, we have some light snow falling out there now. Some of the roads are a little bit slick, but the main event's not going to happen, I don't think, until after 9 o'clock tonight, but it will snow hard. Temperatures this evening will be in the 20s and low 30s and tending to rise. And in the wee hours of tomorrow morning, the rain line comes up to Boston. I think it's before 6 a.m. I think 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, it's raining in Boston. You wake up early if you're an early riser. It's raining in Boston. The further north and west you go, it's going to be a slower process, I should say, with precipitation going to sleet and freezing rain, and then everything transitioning back to ice and then snow during the afternoon, with temperatures in Boston falling below 20 by dark. And then for tomorrow night, we could have some flurries or snow squalls. Temperatures by Monday morning will be 0 to 5 below, with northwest winds 40 miles an hour, dangerous wind chills to 20 below. Monday, cloudy, windy, cold. There could be a touch of light snow or flurries. Windy, it'll be in the single numbers to about 10. Tuesday, partly sunny and cold. It'll be in the 20s, increasing clouds at night. Wednesday, chance of showers. That's right, showers. It'll be in the 40s. Rain Thursday morning, may wind up as snow. We'll have to wait and see. That's my forecast. Thanks for checking in. Please stay tuned for updates. I'm Mark Rosenthal.